Glad to have you with us from the state capital of Alabama, Montgomery, as we're excited to be here to see a couple of teams getting ready for a showdown to see who can come home as champions of the Camellia Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And he picks up what he can before stepping out of bounds at the end of the return. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that the entire, not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need it.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Leaves it with the back. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. He's going to take off on the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Well, guys, bowl season. To get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
Bulls his way forward. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And the Bulls in the hurry up. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
He makes a grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Georgia State's offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
That's reeled in. It's McGee. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. And the Panthers with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Doyle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. This offense set up with a 2nd and short. The give to the back. Finds a crease at the 20. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it.
Come on, I was right there.
They got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
And it's right down the boulevard. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building is having fun temperature, location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up. You get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my...
Ball in the air, intercepted! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll take a shot. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field, throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drop.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Got his man quickly. There to make the stop, and he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Pocket starts to collapse. Really nice job by this sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down with the run. The Bulls have their offense in high gear. He'll come out throwing on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass.
And the ball is picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes. You're usually pulling 1 or 2 guys, and that penalty.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Bringing it back. And he was trying to chart a course on that pick for a pick 6, but he'll be stopped at the 31.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up the first through the air, using the quick game. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. On 2nd and goal, they give it to him again. See if he's got a nose for the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bulls.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Fleming. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Quickly complete. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll throw it on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. At midfield, he's got room. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another 1st down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. He's going to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. At the 20, he's got space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender understanding that ball had some air underneath it. Takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own, and you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buffalo! Atop of the fedora, a hat trick, and we're not even at halftime yet.
Yeah, and these guys get these in high school and Little League, but my goodness, to do it at the college level, you already got 3, and it's just the first half. I think he's in for a pretty good day.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Georgia State, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll try it over the left side. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Got it in the middle. It's Fleming. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to buy time. At the 40, there he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Trying to find his man on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Fleming. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Wants to throw on third down. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. They'll try it on the ground. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop it.
And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, Reese. A first half spent in lovely Montgomery, Alabama, and in many ways, this Camellia Bowl has lived up to expectations. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package, and his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Camellia Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be brought down. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Panthers want to crank the tempo. The give on the inside. Still running at the 40. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reynolds. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Georgia State now has it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the run. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Trying to pound it in. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. And they want this defense spread out across the width of the field, 5 wide on 2nd and goal. On the move. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
25.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Give to the back. Out across the 30, mark down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team if they're having this much success on the ground. It starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots, but right now, defense has first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
Grabbed over the middle. It's McMillan. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his man. It's Snow. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Good timing on the quick out. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. And the Bulls want to move quickly. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Quarterback checking the play. They've been running it, but now the pass. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Got the back over the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Georgia State, 25.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stop follow and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, being able to make in the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block, and the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel...
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Excellent field position here for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by the defense there, getting a stop on the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage. We know they burned a few times early in this game by the QB run, but they weren't going to let it happen there.
Trying play action. With the catch, it's Fleming. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And the Panthers are marching down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers! Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all 0.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
After the short completion, it's now 2nd down.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Finds the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Trying to show their strength with the run on 4th down. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
you know, you kind of get stuck in no man's land once you get across that 50-yard line where it might be a long field goal, which isn't really high percentage, or do I go for it on fourth down? I like to go for it personally. I like the aggressiveness. They go for it, and they get the big first down.
After the first down completion, it's second and short. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Floating away. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time up the clock as they come up on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Running for it on 4th down. Touchdown Bulls. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
32.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you're playing a lot of plays, you're getting worn out. You need a chance to go deep and press on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a 2-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. They'll run the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium.
Oh, look out! And he's finally down, sliding in safely after the huge pickup. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Wants to throw on first down. Buys a little extra time. At the 20, he's got space. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's going to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Another sack by this defense. But how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to run it. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He wants to take the top off. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
This is frustrating. You know, you're an offense, you're in a great position, you're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you can possibly do.
Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to move it through the air. Flips it out in the flat. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Line getting set on 2nd down. They want to just keep throwing it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, you know, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. Just over a minute to play. They're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally.
After hitting that field goal down a possession here late, one timeout in your back pocket, I'm thinking we're still going to see onside kick here. So nice job by the kicker. They're knocking it through the uprights. Now the big question, can he execute the onside kick?
A 1st down for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Lets it fly. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. Oh, there's the ball.
The 1st down pass intercepted by Buffalo. And the Bolts take over 1st and 10.
And the Bulls hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute. The run from the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. Try to get it on the ground. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock, and it will. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And it looks as if they'll have all the subtlety of a sledgehammer as they bring in the jumbo dudes for the 2-point try. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. lining up to boot it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. He hurls one deep down the left side. Goes right through his hands, falls to the ground, and they have also dropped this game as the clock strikes 0. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.